Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Namaste. Welcome to Unravel the Thread, a podcast for people who want to apply the Yoga Sutras to yoga practice and to life today. Available online at www.unravelthethread.com. I am Ruben Vasquez, your companion on this journey of exploration. On today's episode, Yoga Sutras 127 and 128, Supreme Being, Om, Chanting, and Meditation. Sutra 127 says Om is the sound that designates Supreme Being, and 128 says chanting Om and contemplating its meaning. After introducing the path of humility in Sutra 123 through surrendering the illusion of control and honoring Supreme Being, the subsequent verses explain the characteristics of Supreme Being. These two sutras, 127 and 128, offer a way to relate to and access Supreme Being. If Supreme Being cannot be defined in a few words, it makes sense to use a special symbol to point to all-encompassing and pervasive being. Om, O-M, is one way of transliterating the Devanagari symbol Om. Devanagari is the alphabet used to represent the Sanskrit language. Om is also transliterated as A-U-M. The word used in the sutra for this mystic syllable is pranava, which relates the sound Om to the life force prana. The symbol can be interpreted as a map to the whole journey to integration. The Upanishads are a collection of philosophical texts that appeared over the span of many centuries. One of the shortest Upanishads, the Mandukya Upanishad, very concisely defines Om as everything that is, including all aspects of time, past, present, and future. It also indicates that each one of the letters represents one of the four states of consciousness: awake, dreaming, dreamless deep sleep, and the fourth state. Although the transliteration includes only 3 letters and the original symbol results from combining the equivalents of A, U, and M, it is understood that there is a resonating echo implicit in the sound. The fourth state is not even named, it is simply called the fourth to hint at the impossibility of fully encapsulating the all-encompassing transcendence of pure integrated consciousness. Verse 128 offers a specific practice to embody the path of ishvara pranidhana, the wholehearted cultivation of humility, by repeating the syllable Om. The practice consists of 2 aspects, japa and contemplation. Japa is the practice of whispering or silently repeating a mantra like Om. As this verse explains, the basic idea is to use a sound, syllable, or phrase that is meaningful to you. The sutra also reminds you that it is not a mechanical repetition. The repetition is a reminder of your interest, motivation, and awareness in the same way that the first word of the Yoga Sutra, Atha, acted as an invitation to presence. Like other mantras, chanting Om is an instrument of thought, so the repetition is accompanied by a reflection and deep contemplation on the meaning of the word being chanted. There are many ways of chanting Om. Consider these 2 simple approaches. The first one is to chant Om, starting with a soft sound, gradually making the sound louder, and after a while, making the sound soft again until it becomes a gentle whisper. Then continue chanting silently and explore with curiosity if it is possible to make the internal silent chant subtler each time until it barely seems that you are chanting silently. Traditionally, people use a mala, a garland of threaded beads, to keep count of their chants. Since 108 is an auspicious number in the yoga tradition, you may try chanting for 108 rounds. If you want to refine your chant, you can try to cushion the sound in between silence. That is, you first let a little bit of breath flow out without sound, then the sound om, and towards the end, you let the sound fade out and finish with a little bit of soundless exhalation. Feel the sensations before, during, and after each chant. As you chant, open yourself up to the mind transcending meaning of Supreme Being. As with any aspect of yoga, no strain, no struggle, and no self judgment. You may also consider finishing each chant focused on feeling the lasting vibration, inviting you to savor the experience as if tasting something truly delicious, producing a gentle inner smile. Here is a brief sample. The second approach is to chant the sound as ah, oo, Notice how the ah sound happens toward the back of your mouth, the oo sound towards the middle of the mouth, and the sound is generated with your lips closed. In other words, the aum sound encompasses the whole range of your mouth. You may also add an extra layer to your chant by imagining the ah sound originating at the center of the pelvic floor and that the vibration flows up along the center of your body. Then you imagine the vibration flowing toward your heart center while transitioning smoothly from the ah sound into the oo sound. Continue imagining the vibration flowing up along the center axis of your body. As the vibration travels toward the center of your brain, the sound transitions towards Of course, you can also explore changing the volume from low to high to low again and finally to silent. It is important to emphasize to also contemplate the meaning of Supreme Being and your direct experience of it. Here is a brief sample. What happens when you practice japa on Om as you reflect on its meaning? What happens when you chant with full attention, open mind, and open heart, and with the intention to listen to whatever happens without expectations? How do you feel? As usual, one more way of exploring the meaning of this sutra is by chanting it. You can choose to chant it in its traditional form. For Sutra 127, each word is chanted individually. Tasya vachaka pranavaha. For 128, some of the words come together. Tajapa tadarathapavanam. The other option is chanting each word in the sutra individually. Tasya vachaka pranavaha. 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 Tat japaha tat aratha bhavanam. 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 Thank you very much for listening. I hope you can join me for the next episode when we will explore Sutra 29 in Chapter 1. Please remember that you can find more information at unravelthethread.com. I would really appreciate it if you could share this podcast with other like minded people. Thank you. Until next time, Namaste.